This is Ryan Watches a Movie, where we get our friend Ryan to watch a movie and tell us what he thought.
Oh no, little kids got naked and had lots of sex.
Magi
Oh,
watching the Grunion, don't even waste your time.
Welcome back to Ryan Watches a Movie. This is episode number 22. My name is Adam. With me today we have Kevin. How are you, Kevin?
I'm good.
Kevin's good. Ryan, how are you?
I'm alright.
Wow, you're not doing terrible for once. What movie did we have you watch this week?
Baghead.
Baghead. This is the Duplass brothers film from 2008. We picked this in honor of the Do-Deca-Pentathlon coming out this weekend. We have an IMDb synopsis here, so let's read it. 4 struggling actors retreat to a cabin in Big Bear, California, in order to write a screenplay that will make them all stars. Problem is, what happens when their story idea, a horror flick about a group of friends tormented by a villain with a bag over his head, starts to come true. Now, before we get your thoughts, Ryan, we have a trailer here, so let's give that a listen. This is Baghead.
My uncle has a cabin on Big Bear. We drive up there this weekend. We write a feature film that stars us. It's a jumpstart our career, dude.
Great idea.
Wow. So this is it, you know?
I just had this dream about a guy with a sack over his face. What?
What are you talking about?
That's our movie.
I don't know about this bag thing.
Matt thinks it's gonna be a good movie.
I mean, I didn't hear the first part of your dream.
It's so good, Matt.
That's not funny.
Do you think Michelle and I can play boyfriend and girlfriend in the movie?
Oh, they do.
Oh, that's awesome.
Right?
You're wrong. That was excessive. I'm hanging out with Michelle. Things are going good between me and her.
You look like a little toddler.
Yeah.
See these note cards? And write down an idea.
Okay, Ryan, what did you think?
Well, to tell you the truth, when I started watching it for like the first hour, I thought it was a fucking B-rated, stupid-ass movie. And then the little plot twist happens and makes it all worth it.
Okay. And we're not gonna go over anything about the twist, because I think that's getting way into spoiler territory, and I think that that's really the best part about the movie is the little twist at the end. So let's kind of just skirt around that.
But quick question: if it didn't have, like, if the twist wasn't that good, you would have hated it. It sounds like what you're saying.
I wouldn't have hated it, but it wouldn't have been as appealing to me.
Okay. So for the most part, you were really not liking this movie, and then the twist happened, and you were like, "Oh yeah."
It looks like, well, obviously it's a really low budget movie. Now I understand why. But when you're first watching it and you have no idea what's happening, it just looks like a movie that somebody picked up a video camera in their backyard and made. But the whole movie tells you sort of why it's like that. And until the twist happens, you don't understand what's, like, in the beginning it looks like a cheesy horror movie, but then the twist happens and it no longer is a cheesy horror movie.
Mm-hmm.
Now, did you know that it was a horror movie when you started watching it?
No.
Okay, so you thought it was just like a comedy?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because that's how it kind of plays out. Like, when it starts out, it's kind of your typical mumblecore movie. And then as it progresses, it kind of evolves into this horror movie.
Yeah.
Of sorts.
Oh.
So this is written and directed by Mark and Jay Duplass. They're really big names up and coming in Hollywood right now. Mark Duplass especially, considering he's like in everything nowadays.
Pretty much.
He's probably most known for being in The League, the show on FX. The brothers also did Cyrus and Jeff Who Lives at Home, and the lesser known Puffy Chair, which actually came out before Baghead.
Yeah, what? Baghead's their second film, right? It was Puffy Chair and then Baghead. Okay.
Puffy Chair, then Baghead, then they made, I think, Do-Deca-Pentathlon after Baghead, but it is just now coming out because I think they shelved it in order to make Cyrus.
Indeed. Ryan, have you seen any of those other movies? Like Cyrus?
No, but I kind of want to now.
Okay.
Cyrus is definitely going in a more mainstream direction for them. The Puffy Chair and Baghead is really crude compared to Cyrus and Jeff Who Lives at Home.
I was really close though last week when I guessed the Puffy Chair.
Yeah, you were. You were really close.
And then you stopped me, and I knew that it was the Duplass brothers, but I didn't know what you picked.
I was gonna pick.
So close.
I was gonna pick Cyrus, and then I was like, no, I want to go with something a little bit more obscure. And I really liked Baghead, actually. Even without the twist, I think I probably would have enjoyed it. But it's hard for me to visualize what the end would be if they didn't have the twist.
Yeah.
So overall, I thought it was really good. Kevin, you should definitely check it out. I'd be curious to get your thoughts on it, because I think that I'm more into this type of movie than you are.
Okay.
So I think it'd be interesting to get your take on it.
I'll definitely
And it's not
check
just
it out.
because of the horror vibe. I mean, like, just the whole Duplass brothers style. Like, I know that on the podcast this week you were talking about how you don't like the zoom in, zoom out thing. Did you notice that, Ryan? How they do like these quick zoom ins on people and then zoom out real fast?
Yeah, I didn't really understand why. Is that just like the genre of the movie?
No, it's like an aesthetics choice.
Yeah, it's just a stylistic choice that they seem to always do that in their movies. And I really like it. I don't know. I think Mary, my girlfriend, doesn't like that too much, but I don't know why. But I like when they do that.
Yeah, this is the only Duplass Brothers movie that I haven't seen yet.
There is a wiener within a minute of the start of the movie.
I love it. I love how that's where you go all the time.
What's hard not to pick something out when you first start watching a movie? They have no idea what it's about, and you just see a wiener.
Oh, I bet you were really thrown for a loop, because I just now remembered the beginning of the movie, how it's like the weird black and white art film.
Yeah. And this is actually the second time I watched it, I picked up more on the beginning, so if you're paying real close attention, I kind of feel like you might be able to figure this out. Or afterwards, you'll feel like a big moron when you're like, oh, that's what happened.
I'm imagining you, because like I mentioned before, like I just picture you sitting there with your legs crossed and your glasses down on the end of your nose with like a moleskin tablet taking notes. And now I'm just imagining you sitting there, and as soon as like a wiener shows up on screen or something, you licking your pen and be like, oh, there we go. Timestamp. 2:11 first wiener.
It's funny. I didn't even remember the wiener. That's how little of an impact it had on me. But
well, it didn't have a huge impact. I just watched it twice in the last like 4 days, so I remember the very beginning of it.
The funniest part about that scene with the wiener was the reaction that on the main guy, Steve.
Yes.
The reaction on his face. How his face just lit up when the wiener came on screen.
I think he said like fantastic, or he said something weird under his breath.
What did you think of the other performances as far as acting?
I like the two guys did alright. I mean, the one guy, not Chad, Matt, that guy smiles all the time. I don't know, it's like Drew Barrymore. He smiles whenever he talks, and I don't know why. And it pissed me off because I feel like I'm missing something funny. And I'm an idiot.
No,
But
he definitely has the perma smile. His name's Ross Partridge. That's the actor's name.
And as far as the girls, just they kind of like didn't seem like they were in the flow. Like when they had conversations, the one girl would stutter a lot, and it just seemed like the two guys were in the flow of conversation and what was supposed to happen, and the two girls like just kind of were put there and trying to memorize lines.
I would agree with that. I mean, the style of this movie is very ad-libbed. Like, it's supposed to sound like it's natural conversation, so they leave in the stutters and the stumbles and that type of thing. But this is one of Greta, is it Gerwig or Gerwig? I always screw that up.
It's like Gerwig.
This is one of Greta Gerwig's first movies, and I've never seen the other girl before, Elise Muller. I've never seen her before, so neither of them did a particularly good job, in my opinion. And Greta Gerwig's character of Michelle is particularly annoying in this movie.
Yeah.
Because she's drunk the entire time.
Yeah.
And she's just super annoying.
So maybe that was really good acting. Maybe that's what they wanted her to do.
Well, I had a very hard time picking out when she was drunk, when she was supposed to be drunk, and when she was not supposed to be.
I think she was pretty much wasted the entire movie. She was either drunk or saying that she was going to bed.
Yeah.
That's pretty much
there was a lot of her saying, I think I'm going to go to bed. Have a blow.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good movie. It's just a small film. There's not a lot. I mean, it all takes place in this cabin for the most part. And I think it really works as like a horror comedy. There's certainly more comedy than horror.
Yeah.
But it's definitely a dry comedy.
Yeah.
And Kevin, if you see it, you'll know exactly. It's definitely.
Well, yeah, I do.
By the numbers.
I do enjoy the Duplass's sense of humor because it is very dry, and I enjoy dry humor. Just, lines here and there.
Yeah, the dialogue's pretty witty, but I mean, it is a movie that's definitely rough around the edges.
Oh,
when you were asking me about, or telling me about the other Duplass movies, I just want to say, how could you not be intrigued by a movie called The Puffy Chair?
Give it a watch.
Watch it. Adam, have you seen The Puffy Chair?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you did. I think we talked about that before.
Yeah, I liked it.
Now, Ryan, did you know who Mark Duplass was?
Not until Adam told me.
And then did you lose your shit?
Well, it kind of really, I don't know. I think it's really cool because I had no idea that he was into making movies and stuff. I thought it was just, I've only seen him on the League. So I thought it was just known for that show.
Well, I think we're going to be seeing a lot more of him. I mean, he's already been around. He's in, what's the movie that just came out with him? Your Sister's Sister.
Yeah, and
that just
Not
came
Guaranteed.
out. And Safety Not Guaranteed came out like a week before that. And then We have the Do-Deca-Pentathlon, which he directed and wrote, that's coming out this week. And then his wife's film, which she's also in the league. She's the redheaded woman in the league.
Yeah, the one guy's wife that plays in the fantasy football league. I can't remember her name though.
I know, it's escaping me as well.
The weird thing is though, I can remember their daughter's name. I can't even remember the guy's name.
That's because every line their daughter has hilarious.
Kegel the elf. Well, anyway, she has a movie that's coming out this year called Black Rock. It's a horror movie that did he co-direct that, or did he co-write it?
He wrote it.
He wrote it.
Yeah.
And she's directing it. It's her directorial debut, right?
Yes, and I think she's in it.
Yeah, she's also in it. I saw the trailer for it. It looks like it could be decent.
Okay, her name is Jenny on the league. Jenny.
Yeah.
She's married to Kevin. How can I not remember Kevin?
Yeah, anyway, jeez.
Ridiculous.
The microcosm of Kevin.
I told you, it's all connected.
All right, Ryan, are you, do you have anything else to add, or do you want your drum roll?
Oh, go ahead with the drum roll.
Ryan, what did you give Baghead?
7.
7 out of 10 for Baghead. That's two sevens in a row.
That is back-to-back sevens.
Back-to-back sevens. We're doing pretty good.
I think the one before that was a 6.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous.
We're starting to give you some quality stuff here.
Oh my.
You know what that means?
Yeah, I know exactly what it means.
That means the next few are going to be terrible.
Medea's witness protection.
Yes.
That's what you're getting.
And just to give you a heads up, it's going to be Medea for a very long time. Apparently, there's another one that I didn't even know that he does. I just found it like last night on Netflix. There's like an aunt something.
Oh, God.
That's like Medea. But it looks like it's his straight to DVD stuff.
I hope I never have to watch it.
Yeah, you're totally watching it. Because yeah, you're going to be watching a lot of it.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. I'll buy any number of terrible movies, but I'm not going to be buying any Tyler Perry to give to him. Not going to happen. Well, think that does it for another show. What do you guys think? Another one in the can?
I think so.
Yeah, I believe.
For all the latest film news and reviews, visit us at filmpulse.net, and we want to hear your feedback. Let us know what you want Ryan to watch in the coming weeks. Send us an email at feedback@filmpulse.net or give us a call on our voicemail line at 850-391-6071. Also, please take a minute to rate us on iTunes. We appreciate that very much. For filmpulse.net, my name is Adam.
And I'm Kevin.
And I'm Ryan.
And we will see you this weekend.
See you later.